along with a number of you as well, Christ Mission India, headed up by Brother Prince and his wife Gigi, getting wells and various other projects. So he's been wanting us to come for the last 6 years, and we just haven't really felt to. But last year it was just really impressed in our heart to go. So we went over without any expectation, just being open to God to use us in whichever way He can. And it was amazing. A couple of things that really stuck out to me was probably number one, the traffic. It was like something I've never experienced in my life. I mean, the first 10 minutes of being picked up from the airport, me and Lizzie were on the edge of our seats, and our adrenaline was pumping, I tell you. But it's like a musical symphony. It just flows. It's really, I don't know, it's a miracle. We saw 2 probably accidents in the 2.5 weeks we were there, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. We dodged multiple cows, many puppies sleeping in the middle of the road, people just standing in the middle of the road. Yeah, it just flows. But that was probably one of the main things that really stuck out to me as being different to here. We're so rigid here in our traffic rules, and over there they're just free, but I probably wouldn't have the guts to drive them myself. So bucket baths was another thing that was really interesting. We had to bath out of buckets for the whole time. Mattresses were probably a lot harder than what we used to. Mosquitoes as well. But all of that didn't really matter so much. It was kind of like we were just protected by the grace of God. It was just such a joy in our hearts the whole time, such a peace over us as a family. We're so proud of the children. They were absolutely amazing. They probably for the first 2 weeks they weren't complaining at all. They ate all the food, all the curry. We had curry 3 times a day for 2.5 weeks, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Egg curry, lentil curry, chicken curry, paneer, cheese curry, vegetable curry, everything but beef and lamb, obviously, because they don't eat that there in North India. So yeah, that was awesome. Another thing that really stood out to me was just praying for people. Makes me think of the lady with the issue of blood. How Jesus just felt the power go from him, and he didn't know where it went. But she and her faith just drew the power out of Jesus. And I felt us like that over there. We had so many opportunities to pray for people coming up wanting prayer. And you just felt like a superhero, you know, like you'd pray for them and people would just get healed, you know. But it was their faith. Like they were so hungry, so desperate to receive from God that you felt the power coming out of you. And by the end of it, we just loved praying for people. You know, Prince was like, no, we can't pray anymore. But we're like, no, that's okay, you know, because you just felt so edified and lifted up by the end of it, because you just saw the results happening in the people that you're praying for. So that was really encouraging. Got a couple quick testimonies here that Prince sent back. So in one of the villages, we both prayed for a woman, Santi, who had knee pain for 3 years. She was healed completely after we prayed for her. Woo. In Majura village, I probably shouldn't actually give the names, but in another village, we both prayed for a young girl who had migraine headaches for a few months, and she's healed now. In their church, we prayed for a mother, Vidya, as she had some attacks and was sick. She's completely healed, along with her husband, daughter, and son. They were inspired to get baptized, so they're getting baptized next month. And they started coming to the church now after we prayed for her. In Child Development Center 3, Lizzie prayed for a man who was a drug addict and alcoholic. When I was up getting drone pictures on the roof, God delivered him, and he lost all the interest for drugs. And since that day, now he and his family have started coming to the village church, and he came first time to the church that day. So.